Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk Thinking, right out here in my lab in the wee hours of the morning where I do what I do for you. I got a nice little concept. I talk about spiritual gumbo, right? Now I'm telling you, a spoonful of spiritual gumbo a day keeps your ego at bay. Damn the apple. Okay, it's all about knowledge, practicing what you learn, putting it to use. That's what gumbo's all about. Let's go. Radism, 25 rules live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do for you. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know that self there to Maya, be true. Right thinkers P-Funk says a spoonful of spiritual gumbo a day keeps your devil, aka the ego, at bay. He don't run the show. As long as ego ain't in control, you doing all right. Yeah, okay. A bowl of, a spoonful, whatever you want to call it, of spiritual gumbo is better than any damn apple. Let's get that in. I want to get that out the way. Spiritual discipline keeps the ego at bay. When I'm doing what I need to do, when I'm doing what's right, what I know is right, the ego got no say so. If I get caught up in emotions, I get caught up in trying to judge or give my opinion. Now the ego wiggles his way in to start getting his way. And that ain't what you want to do. You don't want to be judged an opinionated person. They a-holes. Okay? We know that. They don't know that. So don't be them. All right? Again, don't be them. The ones who don't know they know. Don't be that. They a-holes. So the idea, we keep calling the ego the devil. Your ego is the bad side of you. So you can call it the devil. I don't give a crap. But God is here. The ego is there. You got a choice. God or the ego. The ego is you. That's who you are. Your ego self. Who you think. Yeah. And that's understandable. But you got to become God-like. That's the goal for all right thinkers. All right. So your ego is what? The idle mind. It thinks it done push God out. It don't need God, so it's in control. And it thinking only of what? Itself. That's the ego. Selfish, egotistical people only do themselves. There's no gumbo. Gumbo is a mixture of everything. Spiritual philosophies, spiritual concepts. I got all of them. Okay, I use them all to my discretion when I need to, and how I use them. Why I mastered them, so I can use them to my discretion. So your higher self is not the ego self. The ego is the Lord. Haru is the higher God. That's for you coming up for that. But your higher self love what? Spiritual gumbo. It loves to see you exercise your right to do what's right, and that's why he blesses you for doing those things. Anybody who living right is the reason why they're being blessed. They don't need to broadcast it. They don't know, no. They know if they do this, treat people right, somehow things work out. Yeah, that's God. That's personal. You ain't got to share that with people. I'm the only fool going to tell everybody about how God blesses. No, I'm just letting you know how to earn God's blessings. That's what I do for you. You got to get the blessings yourself. I'm just showing you how to get them. I do every day. That's what I'm trying to show you a way that it can be done. Blessings. Again, Ain't always monetary, ain't always, no. A blessing is something that you need. That you need. And only who know that is the God that you serve. And when He satisfies what you need, that should be your affirmation of for God. Right there. I've been working for God for the last 16 years. Why? Because He satisfied my needs a long time ago and have been doing it ever since. So yeah, I represent by telling other people, okay? I'm not here preaching to tell you about go to church and find God. No, I'm going to tell you how to live. I give life lessons. And blessings are the results of a life well lived through spiritual practice, aka Gumbo, your spiritual disciplines that you live by, aka right thinking philosophy, holds you accountable to practice what you learn. Eat the gumbo and then manifest it. Okay, like Popeye eat the spinach and get strong. That's the spiritual gumbo. Same philosophy, same concept. All right, but he only get it when he need it. If he get his butt, well, I need some spinach. All right, I love that. So my spiritual gumbo is your spiritual discipline that you live by that strengthens you. I can do all things. All kind of phrases that y'all say. I'm just trying to put them to use. Why? I don't give a damn about how good it sounds. I give a damn about it work. That's all I care about. How good it look, how good it sound. Don't mean a damn thing. Do it work. Put it to use. My gumbo works. I eat it every day. All right? By the bowls. Not spoon. All right. And by doing so, I'm led to do what? The right thing when daily. Hence, living right. And for doing that, I'm blessed in my life. That's the best I can tell you. I don't need to tell you every little bit. No, but I'm telling you, my life is good. Even when it's bad, it's good. That's when you're living right. When bad things happen, you still just go around through it and continue to do what you do. I love that. All right. And I practice what I teach, my right thing philosophy. And I know from experience how it really works. I use it every day. My best friend in life is a biblical pastor, Christian, faith-based, God-fearing man, and he's been that way all his life. We met when we was kids. I was the local drug dealer. He was the, preacher man, preacher boy. And they couldn't understand the dynamic between how did we get together. He's a good dude. I was a good dude at heart. I just did other things. So we met at that point. We've been cool ever since. Still cool, all right? But that's my point. And what he do and how he live is totally different than what I do and how I live. But we both receive the same reward. Blessings from our God. He call him that, I call him this. Don't make a difference. It's how you living. And in a few minutes at 6:30, we'll be talking again. Why? That's what we do daily. Discuss blessings. Okay? If you're living right, you can do that. I got nobody else I can do that with. Moving on. And from he said, he got nobody else either, so we match made. We guys odd couple. He the good guy, I'm the bad guy. Yeah, God need bad guys. I'm a good bad guy. Oh, don't worry. I know what it means. You may not, but I do. I used to work for the other guy. Now I work for that guy. I'm good at that. I was good. I worked for him. That's why God said, boy, when I get him, I got a good one. Yeah, he got me. So I've been rolling ever since, making him proud. I'm blessed daily. All right? Again, I practice what I teach. And we we live two totally different lifestyles, but because both of them are right, we are blessed for doing just that. And that's what we do. I tell you, God bless a cheerful giver. He's running his church, keep his flock in shape. I'm part of the flock. He's doing a great job. So I do my thing here in my lab. So I got my following. I got my crew. I'm doing what I do for you. So it's all good. And I'm being blessed for doing that. I ain't got to go put on a robe and be a preacher. I'm about to rap God's servants. No, I work for God in a different capacity. I'm the bad guy. God got gangsters. All right? God blesses us both daily. For what? Because we share our blessings on a daily basis from what? How we live. And God looks out for both of us. I couldn't say that back then. Okay, I'm on this side. I call him, I say, yo, my man, move over while I'm on your side now. We used to be, I was a bad guy, he was a good guy. Now we both good guys. Ain't no more bad. Okay. So by me using my spiritual gumbo, and I try to explain it this way. Being spiritual gumbo is being God conscious, what, all the time. That way, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. If you're conscious of God all the time, the devil can't bother you. The ego can't control and manipulate you unless you what? Oh, I got weak. I fell off. All that nonsense. God conscious, devil, get up out of here. Moving on. And I teach being God conscious for a reason. That's keeping God on your mind and keeping your mind on God all the time. What else is there to think about? Start with, finish with God, and you'll be fine. Anything else? I can't count for that one. Moving on. Neither could God. I don't run around, hallelujah, praise the Lord. Oh, yeah, God, God, God. I'm not no damn fanatic or fan. I ain't God's cheerleader. Some of y'all act like y'all should put pom-poms on for God. I don't wear pom-poms. I don't flip and dip and over to nonsense. I teach, okay? I keep my integrity, okay? I'm not trying to embarrass myself in front of God. All right, I'm not running around here hooping and hollering all over the place about how I serve God, how God is so good to me. I show God with actions, selfless service, and good deeds daily, okay, continuously. I don't just do it one day on Sunday, all of a sudden I'm godly. No, I'm godly every day. And if you follow me, you'll know that. If you're not thinking God, you're not right thinking. Okay, right thinking is thinking God all the time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's being God conscious. And when you use what both hemispheres of the brain, women are right brain thinkers, men are left. But right thinkers, we use both. That's how you get the best results. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Take a piece from the east, a piece from the west. Hello, put it where it feels good. Where for you, the individual, and you do the rest. Make the better decision. If you don't know something, you can't make a decision about it, good or bad. But we're gonna have to do something. Why? Shit or gut the pot is a way of life. You gotta do something. So if you ain't constantly thinking, if your mind ain't on God and God ain't on your mind, and you ain't able to ad lib or think and catch on, you might get played. And the name of the game where I come from, you either play or you be played. Oh, of course, I'm a player. Moving on. All right. In life, we all are. You just got to figure it out. What game you want to play. All right. And I made my decision. I'm playing what I like to play right now. And again, if you had, okay, gumbo is the practice of your spiritual disciplines, right? In philosophy daily. And I mean, eating it meaning practicing and doing that. I just use the metaphor. But it means doing the things you do that's going to earn you blessings, the right thing. That's all. That's spiritual gumbo. Me eating the gumbo, you eating the gumbo, is you living righteous and virtuous daily. I'm not trying to embarrass God or make myself look bad in God's eyes by doing something stupid, ignorant. And then when I should have done that. No, he don't care about that. You're gonna be punished. Simple as that. And I practice what I teach. Again, I live by this. I don't just teach them. I don't just profess them. No, I live by them. Some people like it. Some people don't. Don't make a difference to me. God do. And right thinking is thinking of God in everything you say and do. That don't make me religious and holy. None of that nonsense. I just do what I know God will want me to do. That's being God conscious. That ain't being a Christian or Muslim or Jew or religious. I speak my kalu. I'm honest to a flaw. And I ain't got a problem with that. Like my loyalty. What I am is what I am. Okay, I can live with that. Hell, people are the way they are, they can live with it. I sure can live with my flaws. If they're loyalty or my character flaws I'm born with, I can live with them. That's what it is. But I speak from the heart. I'm honest. And that's from the heart. That's when God, that's where what? God dwells. If you speaking from here, you speaking for God. If you speaking from here, you speaking for yourself. Heart, mind, coherence. They need to become one. Had it marriage. I just listened to the lesson. The heart is the red king. The mind is the white queen. They got to have a marriage. They got to unite. Okay? The man got to give in and the woman got to give in. It's called sacrificing for the good. Okay? For the both of us to do something, I got to do something that I don't particularly like because it ain't my thing. Women got to do something they don't particularly like. It ain't their thing. But you got to, what? Oh man. Sacrifice. Compensate, whatever, but get it to work between the two people. Two opposites come together. That means somebody got to sacrifice on both sides. That's how you keep the balance, okay? And when you're speaking from the heart, you're speaking godly. Simple. Your intentions are pure and good and righteous. You doing this, or you sneaking, you conniving, you trying to figure out. He was all mind game. He was the Red King. Oh yeah, he was on fire. But I practice offering what I call selfish service, giving, giving, helping somebody else out, giving somebody to help they need something, giving something that you got to give so somebody else can use it. I have that in knowledge, so I give it away daily. That's my concept. And again, I give it away what life advice. I have none of that. Got okay, you tune into me. You get one thing. All I got is right there in philosophy. And problem is, I got a lot of it. So that's all I got. So you come here, that's all you're gonna get. If you think of anything else, don't stop. Why? That ain't what you're gonna get. You can trust me. Okay, you can stop. I appreciate you, but if you're looking for something other than what I'm giving, don't waste your time. All right. Spiritual gumbo. Oh, no, excuse me. No, 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 no. Oh, my bad, my bad. If your thoughts, meaning your intention from the heart, your actions are for self, that's ego. You doing it for an agenda. You want something in return. Ain't the devil or don't the mafia, every time they do something for you, they want something in return. God works on the opposite premise. If you do, I'll do. Simple as that. No, that's it. Flip that. And I try to explain to people, when you do what's right, God recognizes that. He know your heart, so he know if your intentions are pure. And when you think you're getting over on other people, but your heart ain't in it, God knows that. That's why you don't get blessed for the action that you did, and you will get a visit from karma. That's the gumbo that you need to understand. It's everything in here. And if anything you trying to get out of life that you ain't getting from the gumbo, it ain't in there. Why? It's all in you. And if it ain't in you, it ain't to be had. Simple. If it's in here, the world, it ain't worth having. Moving on. But again, your thoughts and your intentions are geared by what? The heart. And if they're pure, you'll be blessed. If not, look at that karma. Simple. So I'm not beating that horse no more. We're done. Do yourself. Over, when you do yourself over everyone, everything else, that won't earn you God blessings. Why? He know your heart. And he know the stuff that you're doing with an evil intent. That's not godly. That's this. Okay? No God, no good. Spiritual gumbo is what holds you accountable to do what you need to do for God to bless you. That means do the right thing. If doing the right thing is hard for you, then you got some work that you need to do on you. Why? That should not be that hard. It should not be hard to do the right thing. It ain't easy. No. It's easy to just do you. A lot of people fall victim to that. When you put a little more effort in it, you get a little more effort out. You put in, but you put in what you get out. If you put just enough in, you're gonna get just enough out. Put a little extra in, you get a little extra back. That's how he works. Moving on. I know how both of them work. I work for both of them. I know how he works, and I now know how he works. Let's go. And I'm God conscious. That's why I work for him now. That's my bowl of spiritual gumbo that I eat every day. You can too. You ain't got to eat by the bowl. You can take a spoonful. Spoonful to do. Just a little bit. Okay? A little bit of something. A little bit of spiritual gumbo. Then a whole lot of nothing. Why? Because ignorance will prevail, and that ain't what you want. Without the gumbo, you got no energy to fight off with your ego or the devil or your ignorant aspects. I'm God conscious. God is in everything I think, say, and do. How about you? That don't make me no fanatic. That don't make me no Christian, Muslim, or Jew. I'm just like you. I just do what I need to do. So I'm trying to show you, you can do it too. It's a choice. It ain't the mandatory, it's choice. Two things about my spiritual gumbo and what I do for you is thinking God all the time, and all the time thinking God. You can flip it, don't make a difference. It's gonna be the same thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. No matter how you flip it, knowing thyself, knowing God, same thing, knowing thyself. So again, I'm God conscious, not God fanatic. I know a bunch of God fanatics, and bless their heart is in the right place, but they need to get the conscious. A good heart don't get you to God. A good heart gets you walked on like a float. Why? People gonna use you, and once you give it, they're gonna be back for more. So your choice. Again, that ain't godly at all. That's not smart. And you running around here praising the Lord and everybody, yeah, you want to help everybody, you want to save everybody, you want to be the Messiah. Monetary things ain't God. That's man. If you need monetary things, you're gonna call God for that. Go find a sucker, go find a man, go buy some, what. But God ain't here to monetary things. Some people believe that, some people don't. Don't believe that side. Okay? Alright? You got a choice. Again, in life, what I choose, I'm gonna do with you. What you choose ain't got nothing to do with me. So I'm not beat for your choices in life. You shouldn't be beat for mine. Moving on. That's called fair. Moving on. Alright. I practice, aka I eat my spinach gumbo daily. Okay? You ever seen Pop out of spinach? Without that spinach, Pluto will whoop his ass. Pluto's the ego. Okay, simple. Olive oil is the prize. Whatever. It's everywhere. Symbolism's in everything. So Popeye, sell the man, okay, one eye on the bigger. But it was all symbolism. And we sort of killed. If you got, they were showing the Flintstone. I gotta get this now. Fred Flintstone was digging up dead bodies. And me being, he went to the rock quarry. And Barney didn't work at all. Go back and think of some of the stuff. When we see it, we in it. Barney never worked. He always at Fred's house. When Fred ain't home. So, you can go anywhere you want with that one. But, yeah. And they look back, they take it back. The Jetsons never stepped on the earth while they lived up in the space. Stuff like that we did as a kid, we didn't pay attention to. And Bugs Bunny, he's just off the hook. The symbolism, Woody Woodpecker, all them guys. But they was mocking, ignorance. And that was part of what they did. They went no far with the soundboard, the blackface. But all the Blackbirds is brothers, is niggas. On the wire, on the fence, that's us. But we got off and Deputy Dog, the Magpies, they was smart. All right. Smart niggas. They didn't like that. The law didn't like that. They was avoiding the law. All right, we get this lesson out the way. I just thought about that. But again, I eat my spinach gumbo every day. I had a bowl for first time in my lesson. How about that? All right, let me take it on home. The best thing about eating spiritual gumbo every day is that it tastes different every time. It ain't the same flavor. It don't get bored. It don't get old. New and exciting every day. That's the right thing, the philosophy way to live. Enjoy life. Why? It's going to be a different day. Every day is going to be different. Don't worry about it. Be prepared and do what you need to do the right way, and you'll be fine. Closing out right thing, because I hope I got my message across about the spiritual gumbo. Try it out. I serve it every day. Come get a spoonful. I got you. Or the bowl, whatever you prefer. But in closing, right thing, because may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I know none of my right thinkers who enjoy this spiritual bowl or spoonful of gumbo every day to keep their ego at bay and passed away. When you do that, you won't pass away. You'll go on. I see you around.